Hey Wonders, welcome back to our channel. Today we are here to do Christmas essentials. We virtually listed 10. They kind of like, they're 10, but they have things in the 10 that maybe more
yeah,
than 10.
so this list is everything that we feel makes Christmas or the holiday season feel like the holiday season. So everything that we just need every year for it to really feel like Christmas.
So we will go ahead and jump right into them.
So obviously the first one, it has to be a white Christmas. At least where we come from, we always have snow. It's very cold down here.
Canada.
Yeah. Last year we had a green Christmas and it was very disappointing because it wasn't even green. It was brown. It was all the dirty ground, and it was Keegan's first Christmas and there was zero
Sophia's
snow.
too.
And we had to travel to Brooklyn and it was just depressing. So it doesn't even have to snow on Christmas Day. There just needs to be a decent amount of snow.
And then it snowed like a week later. I'm like, okay, now it's time for Christmas.
Yes. Redo this.
Yeah. So number 2 is a Christmas tree with Christmas lights and decor. This one is got to be one of my favorites. Like, if we didn't have a Christmas tree, it just wouldn't feel like Christmas.
Even if it's like one of those little rinky-dink Charlie Brown Christmas trees. Like, I have people on social media and they're like starting out with their boyfriends in their very first apartment and they have like the teeny tiny little like sad Christmas trees, but it's still a tree and there's like a string of lights on it. It's like, yes, you gotta do Christmas right. Like,
yeah, and for like decor for me, like if we didn't have stockings, that's one of my big things is a stocking. And I have to display them somewhere where everybody can see them. They can't be up in like around a corner or in our bedrooms. I know a lot of people put the stockings in the bedrooms. And I know my mom never did that because she knew damn well that I was opening it. It doesn't matter.
Well, see, we would wake up, me and my brother, it was like clockwork. Every year at like 3:30 in the morning, we were out tearing open our stocking. We knew that we couldn't open gifts until my parents woke up, but I'm sure by like 5:30 we're like, okay.
Yeah, I used to wake my mom up. Come on, Mom, let's go open presents.
So number 3 is any type of holiday drink that is like, for me, it's candy cane hot chocolate or peppermint hot chocolate from Tim Hortons, but
yeah, I like peppermint anything in the holidays. It just feels.
Dan's thing is eggnog.
Oh, I love eggnog too. So number 4 is Christmas scents. This can be anything from candles to like lotions to wax melts. My personal favorite is, and I smelled it at your house last year, is the.
Ow! Why is everybody trying to like shank me when I come over here?
Get down. Get down. She's like, what do you want? Ivy. Ivy, get down. She looks at you like. My favorite one from last year, I actually smelled it for the first time, is the Bath & Body Works Vanilla Bean Noel. I just love it. It's like the perfect amount of like baking mixed with like Christmas tree almost. It's
Peppermint is my go-to. The Peppermint Dreams Scentsy, and there's a peppermint something candle at Bath & Body Works, and I just love peppermint, and I love sugar cookie, but I find it can be really like the Scentsy one is really like
intense.
In your face, but yeah, peppermint.
I love the smell of like the Christmas trees, like pine, woodsy smell. But I don't, you know those ones you can buy now that you hang on your tree? They're like the little green.
The sticks? Yeah, I was gonna get those, but they smell really like.
They're really strong for the first couple of days, and I have a fake Christmas tree for the first time this year. And the only thing I'm not liking about it is that it doesn't smell like Christmas, but it's still beautiful.
Number 5 is Christmas movies. I start watching Christmas movies right after Halloween.
Yep.
The Grinch, Elf, and this year we actually just started watching because it's on Netflix and the kids love it, Arthur's Christmas. Yeah. Super cute. Yeah.
I like Rudolph. Do you know, like not the old original Rudolph? I do like that one, but like the newer, it feels new to me.
There's a newer one?
Yeah, it's like animated with like the little elves, you know, that's what I'm talking about.
I think I do, but it's not on Netflix, is it?
No,
see, we don't own a lot of DVDs anymore. So.
I don't own it either. I just did when I was a kid, and I want to try to find it this year for Sophia.
Yes.
You know the song that they sing. What is that song? I can't remember. Anyways, number 6 is Christmas shopping. I love to shop all year round. But when it comes to Christmas shopping and buying gifts for people and like
I love gift giving.
Going out and like hearing Santa's bells in the mall, the whole experience of Christmas shopping is different from shopping any other time of the year. So
People sometimes are nicer. Like, sometimes there's... For me, well, I guess I shop earlier than a lot of people, though.
Yeah,
so
you do.
Just scratch that. So, number 7 for me is definitely being with family, especially on Christmas Eve and, of course, Christmas...
Just caressing my leg. Nice. That's nice.
Of course, on Christmas Day. It's just not the same. Like, the one year, it was just me, Dan, and Maya when Maya was a baby, and it wasn't the same. Like, we wanted to stay home because we didn't want to do the drive in the winter with Maya. She was, like, 6 weeks old, but it's just not the same when you're not surrounded by everyone.
By family. Yeah, I've never had a Christmas where I wasn't with family. The first Christmas I had without my family was not last year, but the year before. We did Christmas with Ryan's family on Christmas morning, and as much as I love his family, it wasn't just the same without my family. Yeah. So it's breaking those traditions that you have as a kid to accommodate your spouse. Number 8 is Christmas Eve movies and snacks.
This was my favorite as a kid because my mom, like, all day we're anticipating like 4 or 5 o'clock, have dinner, and like my mom would always bring out all these snacks. We're going to kind of talk about this in our next video that we're filming. Yeah. But it was always, we would put on the TV, they would always play like the old classic Rudolph and all that kind of stuff. And my dad...
I don't care what age you are, you're going to love those old-fashioned Christmas movies.
But my dad would always make the special dip, and my mom would make like a fruit tray and a cheese and cracker tray. And it was
excited.
It was just the 4 of us. And there was all the like treats and food and vegetables and like wings, and it was my favorite. And that's something like I want to keep doing with my family.
My family did it a little bit different. Usually, like, now that I'm older, we mainly drink on Christmas Eve, and we almost always have all of our presents to wrap on Christmas Eve. So we usually like put the Yuletide fireplace on, or a Christmas movie, and we have some wine and lots of snacks, and we wrap our presents together. A couple of times our tree has fallen over on Christmas Eve, and it's been a devastation, but it's always super memorable because usually by the end of the night it's just me and my mom left. So it's nice to spend time with my mom like that.
So number 9 is, of course, Christmas morning, especially now with having young kids and opening presents with them and making a big breakfast every year.
I love that. This year is my first year where I'm doing breakfast for everybody. Yeah. Everybody's coming to my house Christmas morning, and we're going to open our gifts at my house, and then I have to cook breakfast, which is a little bit of stress because I'm not used to cooking for that many people, but I'm really excited to do that this year.
Yeah, we're having Dan's brother and our sister-in-law over, so they're staying Christmas Eve, so when we get home from my parents, they'll be there. So hopefully the kids will be in bed when we get home, and then we can just kind of, like you said, we'll have presents to wrap too, because I'm not
stockings to stuff.
Yeah, I'm not putting anything under the tree until Christmas Eve when the kids are asleep, because I know exactly how that's going to go over, so.
Like my life right now.
Yeah.
And number 10, which is probably both of our favorites, is Christmas Day dinner with family and friends. I love Christmas dinner.
See, I get Christmas dinner technically like 3 times a year because Dan's grandma has like a specific menu she cooks, and she does it for Easter, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And then at Christmas, obviously, there's like little switches up, but it's like her turkey and her dressing and her squash, and
my mom does the same thing. I honestly, like, I get worried. I'm 23 years old. My mom's still very young. And I get worried for the day that she's not going to be here to cook me Christmas dinner or Thanksgiving. We sometimes do Easter, but not really. But her turkey and her stuffing is so good. And I love, like, we always do those, what are they called? Nutcrackers? Yeah. Is that what they're called?
No, but I know we're going to do them this year too.
The popper things. Yeah. We always do those. We have to wear those dorky paper crowns that rip as soon as you try to fit them over your massive hair. So that's my favorite part.
See, we were going to do Christmas dinner at our house this year.
Oh, you're not now?
Well, okay, there was going to be 14 people total, I believe, because Dan's uncle and aunt and cousin and mom and stepdad and brother and Dennis and Haley and all that. But then I was like, well, Mary, can you help me cook dinner? I've never cooked a turkey before. I've never cooked like a meal for 14 people before. Like,
yeah.
So Mary's like, okay, well, I'll do this, and this, and then I'll just bring it to your house. And I was like, boom, I will make the trays, or I will get the chips and dip, whatever, make life easy. And I was like, my house isn't that big. Like, 14 people would be confined to the living room and the dining room, really. And then the other day, Mary was like, well, since I'm bringing the entire dinner to your house, why don't we just do it at my house? I was like,
Thank
like
you.
I had good intentions, but yes, thank you. Please.
Yeah, that's it for our Christmas essentials. These are just things that we feel make it feel like the holiday season.
Yeah.
And a lot of these things will pass on into New Year's as well.
Yeah. Be sure to comment your favorite holiday favorites below.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Another one that I like to do is decorating ornaments and gingerbread houses.
Well, I was gonna just say a lot of people do like the Christmas baking. I don't, but I know you guys do the gingerbread.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we do a lot more than gingerbread. My mom.
Well, good. I'll be expecting a container.
Okay.
So.
I'll put you on the list. Mom, did you hear that? What? You gotta make Carissa a box of Christmas treats.
Because I don't bake.
Mom, did you hear that? Mom, get the meatloaf. What? So, that was a long-winded ending. This is the end of the video, guys, and if you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below if you already haven't. And
I did like a way too premature, like.
Bye. Bye, guys.